Everyone, welcome back to the Triathlon channel. So where have I been for the last week? Well, I've been suffering with COVID. I was feeling all right. I didn't have any symptoms. I had to do a test because I had to go and see a customer for work, and I came back positive. But then I just sort of progressively went downhill from there, and things got pretty bad. And I just couldn't train at all, which I didn't think I should anyway. Part of me wanted to, but I also, big part of me didn't want to because I didn't want to do any more damage. Anyway, long story short, I went 11 days with COVID, and I did probably 8 days of no training, which unfortunately set me back quite a bit. But I think in hindsight, probably looking back now, it maybe would have done me a bit of good to just take the rest, because I'd come off the back of 2 or 3 16-hour weeks. So for me, that was a big up in training. So anyway, that's where we are. So I'm back now. I managed to do a couple of hours on the bike on Saturday. So that was my first sort of day training back. I did a run yesterday. I went to the gym a couple of times yesterday. I did legs, I did upper body as well. And then I did a ride this morning, just an hour on the turbo, which was nice to be back on there. Leveled up on Zwift, so I'm on level 44 now, so that's great. And I've got a swim to do later today, which I will get done at some point, maybe this evening. And I was going to go in my lunch break, but I'm outside at the moment at lunch because I've got a call, which only means I'm allowed, well, I say allowed, I'm only able to take sort of 20 minutes in lunch, so don't have time to go to the pool in my lunch break, unfortunately. My son's got boxing tonight, so I won't be able to go early evening either, so it might just be a later swim, but we'll see how things go. Then the rest of this week, so where we are planned is, so I'm feeling a lot better. Let me just get that out of the way now. So I don't know if you can hear, but I'm still a bit sort of unwell with symptoms of cold, but nothing major, and it's not affecting the training. My heart rate was good on the run, it was good on the bike, it was good today as well, so I'm fine. It's just I've got a bit of a blocked nose and a slight sore throat, but that nothing major, so I can crack on with training and get back to where I need to be. So like I say, the plan for this week anyway is 11 hours 20 minutes of training. Now I'm probably going to do a lot more than that, so I'm probably going to get it in and around the 15-16 hour mark again, maybe a bit more, we'll see. So not too much, because I'm wanting to catch up, because I don't believe you can catch up from the lost training. And like I say, I think the break, I've trained consistently since November last year, ready for the first race at Outlaw Nottingham, so I'm not overly worried from that perspective. But I think from a confidence booster, I want to know that I can put some serious time back in. Next week I'll put in another big week. Let's see what I've got for next week. I've got another 11.5 hour week planned, then going into a recovery week, and then it sort of drops off into sort of 11-hour weeks again. So what it looks like anyway up to the next 4 weeks is planned anyway is around 11-12 hour weeks. So like I say, I'm going to do a bit more, and we'll see how it goes. I'll see how I'm feeling. I'll report back. I don't know if any of you have, I know a lot of you have had COVID, so I don't know if it's affecting you, and any feedback would be welcomed. But like I say, I'm not going to overdo it, build into it, see how the week goes, not put too much pressure on to get that 16-17 hour week. But like I say, from a confidence booster, just to know that I can. And I think not so much that I can, more the fact that I feel in my head I need to do that to sort of perform well at the race. I might be completely wrong, we will see, but I'll listen to my body. If I need to rest, I will rest. But likewise, now that another key point is, now that I hadn't, or when I hadn't trained for that week or so, it was, and if you watched any of the previous videos in the recent sort of weeks and months, you'll notice my motivation wasn't too high. The fact that I couldn't train, it sort of gave me that spike in motivation. So I'm dying to get back at it. And now that I am, I'm still keen to get the sessions done. I'm probably, even now, I did, this morning I was going to probably do an extra hour on the bike, but I didn't. I'm going to build into it gradually throughout the week, and hopefully I should start feeling better. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. I just want to give you a quick overview of where I've been, what's been happening. I did miss the 10K as well, which was a shame. I really wanted to do that. that I was, you know, not from a race perspective, just I enjoy that side of it. I hadn't done a 10K in a couple of years, so I was keen to see where I am in fitness. But anyway, it is what it is, and I'm back at it, so you can look forward to some videos this week, hopefully, and I will be able to share how I'm progressing throughout this week. And as always, thanks for watching. Any questions or queries that you want to find out, if I can, I'll more than happy to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.